So when clients come sell their property, they want the most amount that they can possibly get for it. So here are a quick few handy tips on how you can do that. Tip number 1 is to declutter. Get as much of that stuff as you can possibly out of the house, in somewhere else, such as a shed or a garage, and just to make sure the property looks as big as possible. It's going to help hugely when you're doing photos for the property. The less clutter you have, the much tidier the property is going to look, and the bigger the rooms are going to look so people aren't drawn to bits and pieces which are stuck everywhere. Giving your property a fresh lick of paint may make a massive difference. If you convert some of those maybe more colourful rooms, we can make them a little bit more light and airy, and potentially make them feel a little bit brighter. That's going to help you out hugely. Also bear in mind as well, the rooms, the buyers of your property should easily be able to identify what the room's used for. So if, say for example, the room is used as a junk room, make sure the junk's out of it, maybe set it up and stage it as a bedroom. That's going to help you out, where it's going to help potential buyers out when they come in and look at the property. Tip number 3, repair and refresh what you've already got. And make sure your property's looking the best it can possibly be is absolutely fantastic. That might mean fixing things up, for example, like broken door handles, might be where there are digs or chunks out of the wall, could be, for example, I don't know, maybe a wonky cupboard door. All these little bits and pieces been putting off. Set a day for it, see if you can get them all done, because basically the person buying your property might look at those little bits and pieces and think, oh gosh, there's little bits and pieces there. How much attention they're taking to the bigger stuff. Number 4, update the kitchens and bathrooms. So whilst it might not be possible to completely rip out and repair, it might not be possible to rip out and completely put a new kitchen, a new bathroom in, you can always kind of paint the bathrooms, you can redo the grout and the tiles, maybe replace lino flooring, for example. It's generally quite a cheap, easy fix. And just see if we can get your bathroom and kitchens looking the best that they can possibly be. We've had clients, for example, that have maybe wrapped their kitchen doors. They may have also wrapped their worktops maybe, and that will give the property a much cleaner, fresher feel than maybe some of the more outdated kitchen units that may be around. You know, really making sure that these 2 key rooms of your property are nice and well kept will really help you sell your property much more quickly and for more value. Number 5 is going to be maximise your curb appeal. So that's going to make sure your property looks amazing from the roadside. It's really going to want to kind of draw people in. You need to make sure that all of those, pathways are clear, and you've got a clear path to the front door. Make sure that all bushes and trees are well trimmed. Maybe repainting the front door, and just cleaning the outside of the property to make it look as good as it can possibly be. Even little things like, for example, we've seen some really impressive results from clients who go to sell their property. Maybe they've had their roof cleaned potentially, which means that suddenly doesn't look like a 35-year-old roof anymore. It looks like a 5-year-old roof, which again helps inspire lots of confidence. All those little bits and pieces will help inspire tons of confidence for people first when they're walking up to your home. Tip number 6 is going to be to show the property yourself. No one knows the property in the area better than you do. They'll know about the local schools, where the local bakery is, where the local parks are. They'll know, how lovely your neighbours are. They'll know, you want to give the people everything you possibly can looking to buy your property, all the information you can, which is the reason why you've absolutely loved living there for the amount of time that you have. Really delving down into the fact your neighbours are absolutely wonderful, explain to them about the local area, about how fantastic schools are because your son and daughter's gone there, all those different reasons why the people should buy your home. Really, you should be able to kind of get that across to people when they come to view it. So I do firmly believe that kind of showing the property around you, showing people around the property yourself can sometimes really help. The last one, which is a bit unusual one, and it's a bit of an old trick, is to get the right smell in the property. So smells do transport people back to where they were and to happier times and this sort of stuff. So I do think potentially that nice bread smell, or potentially that nice freshly brewed coffee smell that absolutely runs through home, just makes it feel a lot more homely. So it's a bit of an unusual one, but sometimes it just works. Guys, thank you very much indeed for watching. If you enjoyed what you've seen, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification button to get more tips and tricks.